Hi everybody, Rob at John Miller Garden Machinery. So we've come outside on this stupidly hot day to show you how lawnmowers work. Aren't we intelligent? Anyway, it's summer 25. It's the hottest one for a long time. So I thought we'd just look at the Grin, some of the Grin range. If you haven't heard about Grin, Grin are a company that make pulverising mowers, like mulching, but better. So you get collection, you get mulching, and then you get pulverising. Okay, like a food blender, really mashes it up. All right, and in this weather, if you've got any grass growing, or weeds, or stuff like we got at the front of the shop, you're not going to collect it. You just want to chop it back up, put it back down into the ground. You don't want to cut too low, all right guys? In this weather, if you cut too low, your lawn will go brown. It'll go brown anyway if we carry on having so much heat we've got, but keep it taller, the grass. It might not look as neat, but it looks green. All right, so the idea behind pulverising mowers is you don't have to collect the grass, so it makes it quicker, and also it helps feed the lawn. All right, you put all the nutrients, nitrates, stuff back into the lawn. And in theory, if it's done properly, it will keep your lawn looking greener. Okay, so there's different models in this range. We're looking at the 21 inch PM, I want to say PM53 with the Briggs and Stratton engine. They do a Honda engine and they do a Kawasaki engine. The Kawasaki engine has got the pressurised oil system on it, so it means you can do slopes. Okay, so this is just a standard engine, overhead valve, you know, 190cc, Briggs and Stratton 850 PXI engine. All right, a really robust frame. You know, it's a big, thick deck. If I show it at the front here, this bar here that goes round, it's all made out of one piece of metal. It's all bent to shape. The tubular bit at the front isn't just tubular. In there, they've got another solid bit of metal for the front, so when you bash like that, it's not just a tubular bit of metal that's going to bend. It's got another bit inside to take that abuse. Especially contractors who like to get stuff out of vans, just go, it'll do it, okay? It's got the anti-vibration. If I turn it this way so Nat can see, I don't know if you see in there, some little blue bits in there. That makes the handles anti-vibration system, so you don't get much through here. And it folds away nice and easy, all right? So that's the principles of it, and there's one thing to show you underneath. And again, we did a video probably a year ago on this, and it was in wet conditions. This thing will go through 10-inch grass in wet conditions. If you want to look at the video from over a year ago, it'll show you. But the reason it can do it, I'm going to tip it sideways so you see it. If you're ever going to tip your machine, guys, little tip, always make sure air filter goes in the air. If you do it the other way, you'll be picking lots of oil out of your air filter and it won't start. So, the reason this system works really well is you've got, well, one of the chunkiest blades you're going to see on a, like this type of machine. It's got to be 8mm thick. That's big. Different shapes, that will cause the grass to be cut multiple times. You've also got this cone system, yeah? That doubles up as protection for the crank. So if you do hit something, it's designed to shear off here. So you just put another cover on and off you go. So you're not bending your crank in theory, your crankshaft. That stops the grass from building up in the deck. So instead of going through grass that's been cut and stuck, you're recutting the grass you want to cut constantly, which it puts it down to really fine material, which means the pulverising bit comes into play, and you've got these little two metal bits of wing bits on there. Again, that aids in that grass that's being circulated all the time, and as it's being circulated, it's getting chopped up. Okay, so like a food blender. That's why it works really well. We're just going to tidy this area up here. I'll put the height down a bit. So like always in hot weather, not too low. Just going to take the weeds off the top, all right, guys? We'll try that and get 4 settings. We'll try it on number 3, see what happens. Dead man's handle. So you start up, pull it up. Twin speed on this, okay? As it's quite dry and short, we'll go on the quickest one. If you're going through longer grass, you're going to drop the speed down, okay? This is one of my demo machines. So it's had a bit of work, so it might not sound the newest, but we'll get the idea of what it does. Right, so, not the most strenuous of tests you're going to put on these machines through, but we haven't got the conditions to show you at the moment, so we are working with what the best we're working with. But it disappears. You can see lots of weeds. The thing with weeds is, if they're quite leggy, you've got to slow down sometimes. Like if you notice, I was pausing a bit over the chunkiest clumps. Excuse me. Just gives it a chance for it just to catch up, the blades catch up, because they're quite wispy bits sticking off. You need a few more cuts. But on the whole, if you just tidying the garden up quickly, what's that taken? 3 minutes? Do you know? All right, this is designed to do massive areas. But you can see how quickly you can run over an area, just get it tidied up nice and quickly. Yeah, there's no grass anywhere. There's no bits, you know, it just disappears. So, and excuse the tinking noise, this is my demo one. I'm guessing someone's abused it somewhere along the way. There was a funny, you probably hear a funny noise on the microphone. But yeah, so basically that's the principle of the Grin mower. There's different sizes. I think they do a little 15, 16 inch. They do a home domestic user market, 15, 18. They do Pro 21s. They've even bought some bigger double-decked ones out. So yeah, so there's plenty on the market for different options, different applications. So, without me waffling on too much longer, because Nat's looking at me going, cut. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next one.